Good morning from the Kennedy farm. I got a request from Andrew out of the Joplin area asking me if I had any tips for morel mushroom hunting. And I do. I'm down here in the orchard currently. Okay, Andrew. You're at the edge of the woods. I don't know if you could tell, but you want to look for these kind of trees. I believe they're sycamore, but they may be cypress. I always get the two. Maybe it's the S sound. But yeah, I believe those are sycamore. And what I'm gonna do when I'm hunting for morels is the first thing I'm gonna do is look for this kind of tree. Okay, see if I can find a way in here. There's usually game trails on this property. It's shit. Go on, Miller. Get up anywhere around these trees. Like I said, I believe they're sycamore. And you want to find fallen limbs, piles of leaves on it. You want there to be a canopy shading it, because you want the ground temperature to be around the 50s, mid 50s, 60s max. If it's a spot like on this other hillside that gets a lot of sun, you got to get them early, otherwise the sun will cook the caps off of them. But let's get up here around these trees and see if we can find any morels. Gotta watch these holes. My property is riddled with rabbit, armadillo, fox dens, whatever they are. They're all over the place. Okay, Andrew, I have found my first morel. It is not in the best of shape, and actually the cap is burnt off of it, so you're running out of time to find the morels. This hillside's been cleared a lot. Let's get down close. Yeah, you can tell the cap's kind of wilted, but this has been cleared quite a bit working on the property. So if you get deep into the woods where you have more trees, more coverage, this will have more shade. This would have been a good morel. And normally when you find one, there's normally more than one in the area. So I'll walk all up around these trees, try to, and I'll just keep searching the area, because odds are there's going to be another one here. There may not be. It's hit and miss. But if you have a good patch of woods, I mean, you can find a lot. You just got to keep looking, and they're not easy to find. What I would suggest, I find them easier to spot looking uphill. A lot of times they'll be growing on the underside of something like this, which, I mean, it could be a fallen limb, it could be a pile of leaves. I've found them by other trees just from a pile of leaves that have blown off of one of these trees that have gathered there. So don't only look by those trees, but use those as a marker. When you're out in the woods, look up, and when you see this tree that's got like the peeling bark up towards the top, walk towards it. Find you a spot that's got a lot of moisture on a slope, preferably not directly in the sun. You want it to be a shaded area. Like you can find them up in this thicket and all this brush that could be just laying up in there. I mean, you get this limb laying down sideways. I mean, this would be the perfect area to find some. I may have used up all my luck yesterday, because the wife and I and one of the boys walked the entire back part of the property, which is pretty big, and found a bunch of morels, which is why Andrew requested the tips, because he's seen our post of all our morel mushrooms on Facebook. So there you have it, Andrew. There's my tips. Look for the sycamore, which, again, I'm not a tree expert. Could be a cypress, but I believe that's sycamore. And check through all your shaded canopy areas. I mean, you could have a limb from one of them trees up all the way up against this hillside, laying there in the shade, moist, just mildewing, and it's a fungus. So you want it to grow in fungus prone areas. I hope it helps, Andrew. I hope you find a bunch of morels. And yeah, good luck. Stay safe. Watch for snakes. They will be coming out soon. And again, you're going to run out of time. If you want to get the morels, you better be getting them soon, because the more 70-degree days we have, the less morels you're going to find. Now, if you get deep into the woods, like way back up in there where I'm fixing to head, it's going to be shaded more. More shade, cooler temperatures. You'll find them a lot longer. So again, good luck to you, everybody. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.